This is Gemma Jets 1128, and with an airport update, I didn't get new planes because they finally made a model I want now. It's the American Airlines 777-300 ER in new color, so that will be my next model, hopefully. But I added new stuff to the airport in the gates. I have and got all the stuff I needed to build them to make them. So first, we're gonna start off with our aircraft. We have our U.S. Airways 737-300 is going to Charlotte, and we have the Southwest 737-800 just arrived from Houston Hobby Airport. Right here is the is the UPS 575-200 going to Louisville World Port. Here is the Qantas Airbus A330-200, and it will be going later on in about 2 hours, going to London. And we have here is the 777-200 LR Delta. We'll be going to Salt Lake City, and the reason it's right now not an international flight because the airport's in Puerto Rico. So this flight right now is going through not an international flight. Taking off is to Philadelphia is the U.S. Airways Allegheny aircraft. Just let it focus. I don't know. But then you can see what I added new. But let's get the last plane. And this was my first airplane since it broke. But here it is. You can see how it broke. The side landing gear broke, and these wheels broke during when Hurricane Sandy. So it broke. That was the only one that got messed up. But right now I just put it here like they had to investigate the aircraft. But right now, so it's just sitting here before it gets investigated. What I added new so far is I finished the runway. Just had to put the numbers and line in the middle. So just the writing on it. So there's grass for the taxiways, and I just said the taxiway is going to be white, and just have to put the yellow lines to show them the aircraft. Parking places are still in from last time. This is a new road deck, which there's no road here yet, and there's only a small portion of it for the arrivals. There's 2 palm trees there, and more palm trees all the way down there. A control tower, and it's going to, and the front of the terminal is like, you can't see it, but I didn't do this one, and this one has it. But what I have to do is get these gates, get the rest of the materials for the gate, and make them. And I had to get some airport vehicles. So on this road right here, I have some cars and vehicles and stairs for these planes, since they're too far from the terminal. And this one's probably going to be like, this one gate, since it's kind of far, it's going to be like a long walkway to get to it. And there's need to get some vehicles and finish the road deck, finish the terminal, and add the runway. And then pretty much after that, we'll just get models and pretty much fill in here. Hopefully the 2 future models would be the U.S. Airways 777-300 ER, the American, and then probably a U.S. Air Force, the C-130. It's the Hurricane Hunters airplane. And so, since this airport's in the tropics in Puerto Rico, so sometimes they move, instead of just staying in where their base is in Mississippi, they move to other destinations. So I'll make it seem like right here they are tracking another storm. And so I'll get that, probably my only military airplane, and it'll probably for the Hurricane Hunters. And that's pretty much it. And I also will finish this tower since it's still open on this side. And I'm gonna add a glass roof and probably add a background like like a parking garage, so it can look like a parking garage is there and stuff. And that's pretty much it. So thank you for watching. Please comment, subscribe. Until next.